The big winners of the local elections in Brazil are the moderate center-right parties. President Jair Messias Bolsonaro and ex-president Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva suffered severe slaps. The moderate center-right parties emerged as clear winners from the Brazilian local elections. With Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, they were able to conquer the city halls of the two largest and economically most important cities. In both cases, however, President Bolsonaro suffered bitter defeats. Advisors had advised the president against interfering in local politics in vain. None of his candidates could prevail in one of the major state capitals. In Sao Paulo, his candidate Celso Russomano had already failed in the first ballot on November 15th. Russomano was supposed to inflict a symbolic defeat on the PSDB center party around Bolsonaro's arch-enemy João Doria, the governor of the state of Sao Paulo, but that failed miserably. In Rio de Janeiro, the evangelical bishop of the Universal Church, Marcelo Crivella, had to admit defeat in the runoff election on Sunday. The incumbent lost to Eduardo Paes from the center-right DEM. Paes had been mayor for 8 years in the run-up to the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. Crivella is involved in numerous corruption scandals. Around 70% of the residents give him bad grades in surveys. The Universal Church, with millions of followers, the most important large evangelical church in Brazil, is closely connected with Bolsonaro, which is why the president was still committed to Crivella. The evangelicals form the core of the followers. In addition, 2 out of 3 of his politically active sons have joined the political arm of the Universal Church, the Republicanos. The currently independent Bolsonaro could choose the party as a platform for his re-election in 2022. Especially since the party he is trying to found, the Alliance for Brazil, has not yet received approval. Instead of the required 500,000 signatures, Bolsonaro has only been able to find a few thousand supporters so far. The left Workers' Party PT, the Partido dos Trabalhadores, which ruled Brazil from 2003 to 2016, also had to give up. For the first time since the end of the dictatorship in 1985, no town hall in a state capital was able to conquer. They weren't able to conquer it. Its founder, Lula da Silva, president from 2003 to 2010, is involved in corruption scandals like many other party leaders. The PSOL, which was founded in 2005 by dissidents from the PT, did better this time. In the Amazon metropolis of Belém, it won the only victory of a left-wing party in an important city. Their candidate, Guilherme Boulos, also achieved second place in Sao Paulo. More moderate left forces such as the PTD and the PSB benefited from the bloodletting of the PT. This shows a clear trend towards the middle in both camps. The polarization that has prevailed since 2018 between the PT Workers' Party and the far right around Bolsonaro seems to be flattening out. Bolsonaro was able to gain popularity among the poorer population in the middle of the year thanks to the corona aid. However, the effect seems to be wearing off. Brazil is currently heading towards record unemployment. Bolsonaro's radical discourse against political opponents and democratic institutions, such as the Supreme Court and Congress, is also no longer active. In the presidential elections in autumn 2022, moderate candidates from both the left and the right should be able to represent an alternative to Bolsonaro and the PT. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel and have a look to my other channels. I'll see you in my next video. Viel Spaß!